Hello, my name is Blake Patterson, and welcome to Afro Reviews. On the latest episode of the classic series, I examined the 1993 film Shortcuts. After he accomplished a critical comeback with the Hollywood satire The Player, Robert Altman returned to the mosaic format that he mastered in Nashville with Shortcuts. Based on the short stories of Raymond Carver, Altman intertwined several stories into a complex nonlinear outline to capture his vision of middle-class American life. Shortcuts was essentially an assessment of moral decay for the lives of several residents in California. By combining all these stories into one film, Shortcuts examines death, infidelity, depression, and sexual aggression. Besides resorting to the narrative style of Nashville, Altman understood that there was no possible way each short story in the film could be linear unless it was a television series. Shortcuts begins by introducing each character as helicopters reach their area. To Altman, the medflies are symbolic of society's moral bankruptcy, because these are helicopters that are spraying chemicals due to the medflies in the community. Each subplot occurs at a random time during the day, but Altman wisely focuses on interior scenes to avoid continuity issues. After he introduces each character, Altman focuses on their paths as they confront their internal or external conflicts. For example, Chris Penn's pool cleaner exhibits sexual frustrations because his wife, a daring and hilarious performance from Jennifer Jason Leigh, is a phone sex caller. Lee's explicit rhetoric causes Penn to grow in a subtle state of rage and jealousy as he eventually leads to a sudden act of violence. With Penn's storyline, Altman recognized that the psychological evolution into violence was not immediate or expected. In another plot line with Fred Ward and Ann Archer, Altman creates a moral dilemma with Ward's character and his two friends on a fishing trip. Ward and his friends encounter a naked dead body in a river as they endure confusion about what to do with the body. They eventually decide to serve their self-interest and wait on reporting the body to the police until their vacation is over. Altman humanizes these characters, but he never depicts them as saintly or heroic. Of course, these are not all the characters in Shortcuts, but these were just a few storylines I thought I would mention in this review because I do not want to spoil too much. However, I will express very highly of Andie MacDowell's performance in this movie. It is a breathtaking portrait of motherhood. On an artistic level, Altman developed a modernist film of epic proportions and human insight. Each story is a work of provocation, wit, and humility, which defines Robert Altman. In conclusion, Shortcuts is the greatest film of the 90s, and you should see it right now. Thank you for watching this video. Have a great night.